Hello guys, welcome to my channel Code with Maddie. Today I am here to discuss a very first topic in Core Java concept, and we are going to see the basic concepts which is residing inside the Core Java. So we will start this concept learning, and I will provide small chunks of videos for learning this course, and we will move step by step throughout our learning through this video course. So in this topic, I am going to discuss introduction to Core Java, and inside this introduction to Core Java, we are going to look at about Java section. So we will see what are the things we should know in the about Java section. We will see in this video. So what we will learn throughout this video course. So I have accumulated some of the topics which we are going to learn throughout this video. So I'll just uh, over that I will just start giving you a brief introduction what we are going to learn throughout this video course. So first of all, we will see the introduction in Java, then we will see variables and data types, then we will see operators, packages, flowchart means flow control, loops, jump statements in Java, then arrays, strings, oops, constructors, inheritance, polymorphism, method overloading and method overriding we will see, abstraction and encapsulation we will talk about, and interfaces, then keywords, exceptions, collection, and multi-threading. So in this manner we will proceed our learning throughout this video course of Core Java concepts. So this is very important guys to have all this idea of uh, theoretical part as well as the programming part of it. So we are not directly jumping into the programming part of it because uh, theoretical part, once we will have a mastery on that, then it's easy to us to move into the programming, and we will be more confident while doing the programming part of it. So this is a total flow control of our journey throughout this video course, and we will start the today's content with the introduction to Java, or we can say introduction to Core Java, in which today we are going to discuss about Java section. So first question comes, what is Java? So if we talk about Java, so Java is one of the well-known and commonly used platform, or it's a programming language. So this is a kind of platform as well as the programming language. So programming language, we know that we are using some language to write the code and to execute, and we are executing that code to perform some action. So that language of writing a code is known as programming language. If we talk about the platform, so platform is nothing but it is an environment that provides us the facility to create and execute our programs. Okay, so we are going to create and execute our programs. So there is some environment present, so that environment is known as platform. So if we talk about some of the basic applications of Java, so Java is everywhere used, like in desktop application for creating and for creating a web application, supercomputers, gaming, internet, cell phones, and lots of other places. Java is very important to us, and this is very important to have this idea and have this information that where Java is being used, and what is mean by programming language of Java, what are the features and principle of those Java. So these points are very important to us to have some idea what is there in the basic concepts of Java. Okay, so next part is Java code can be used as write once, run anywhere. So run anywhere means we can run the Java code on some environment, right? We have discussed on the second part. So that environment is nothing but it's a JVM which is present inside the JDK. So on every machine, as soon as we are installing the JDK, one JVM is automatically installed for that system. So if we have written any piece of code on one system and we want to run that piece of code on the another system of Java, So we have to means we know that if JDK is installed in the another system, then JVM is already present on that system. So we can easily run that Java code into from one machine to another machine. So that is why it provides us the facility to write once and run anywhere. This is very important feature, guys. So uh, we must have to give more attention toward this point. Java is easy to learn and its syntax is simple because we are having lots of inbuilt methods available or inbuilt syntaxes available in Java, which we can directly use instead of writing a complete logic for implementing those functions or implementation for those functions. Okay, so Java was developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystem in 1995. So this is also very important point, guys, that you should know who developed the Java and when it was developed. So developed by James Gosling and developed in 1995. Later it is obtained by Oracle. Okay, so Java help us to create reusable and modular programs. Java also help us to create a reusable means we can use that code once, means once or any much time we want to use that code, so we can use that code in our application. So that is why it is providing us the feature of reusable. And modular means we are creating the complete code not in a single method, we are creating a different functionality in a different method. So that is provides the modularity of the program, that makes our program more readable, and that makes our program more efficient, you can say. So this is also a kind of feature, good feature of in Java. So Java is complete class based and object oriented programming language. We will see these things later in our upcoming videos, so I am just overviewing this part, so we will move to the next point. uh, Now point come history of Java. So that is all about what is Java section. Now we will see some points in history of Java. What is basically the history means, what when it was evolved, and what are the process tools, and when different processes occurs. So all those points we will discuss in the history of Java. So Java is a programming language that was created in 1991. Okay, so Java language was created by a group of Sun developers known as Green Team. So there was a team working in the Sun company. That team was known as Green Team. So that team includes James Gosling, Mike, and Patrick. So in that team there were three people working. So they were basically working for developing the Java language, and they are taking care of all those things. Sun Microsystem introduced Java 1.0, that is the first implementation of Java, in 1996. Okay, that is the first version of Java, that is Java 1.0. In 1997, Java also resulted in some significant amount of money for Sun company after selling the license for a specialized product like Java Enterprise System. Okay, so there was some enterprise system for which the license is required at that time. So that Java also resulted in some amount of money for the Sun company. So if you talk about next point, so Sun released much of their Java virtual machine as free open source software on November 13. Okay, so why I'm focusing and mentioning on dates as well, guys, because these are very important questions which can be asked in any online quizzes and in interviews as well. Sometimes they may ask you when the first version got released, or when it was developed, who developed that, what is the team name. So all these points are very important to have some idea on those points. Now next point is Sun completed the complete process, means for developing all the process it completed by 2007 May 8. It is completed, the development part of Java is completed by making all of its JVM core code available under open source distribution agreement. Okay, so all those JVM and core code, whatever the code available, so all those code will be was present in the open source software, you can say, in 2007. Okay, so if you talk about the name of Java, so name of Java is not initially Java, it is something else, that is Oak. Okay, and this is also a very important point. You should know what is the initial name of Java. It is Oak. Later, the team decided to give a new name, okay, and suggested some of the names like Silk, Jolt, DNA, Dynamic, and lots of other names were suggested. But these names were easy to spell and more fun to say. So they did not prefer these names because they were very easy to spell out, and the team also wanted such name which reflects the essence of the technology. So they later decided to go with another term. So how this Java terms come into picture? If we read this line, so you will get to know Java is the name of an Indonesian island. So where first coffee was grown, and that coffee name was Java coffee. So how James Gosling got this idea? So once he was working in his office, and near his office he wanted to have a coffee. So he ordered a coffee, and that when he had that coffee, so someone told him that this is the first coffee grown, and this coffee name is Java coffee. And since Java is a very unique name, so at that time James Gosling was came up with this term that we can give our language name as Java. Okay. Now the principle for creating Java were simple, robust, secure, and high performance. So all these are the principles which is available in for creating a Java language, or you can say these are the features of Java, which we will be going to see in our next upcoming videos, in which I'll create a new video for features of Java. So there we will discuss all these points in a brief. Okay. Now, if we talk about the first point once again, so if you remember, uh, if you have seen, the symbol of Java is consisting of one cup plate along with the coffee, and which is showing the symbol that coffee is hot. So that symbol itself represent that's coffee which he has taken. James Gosling has taken that coffee at that time when he was in the Indonesian island. So at that time, uh, that coffee, on the basis of that coffee name Java, he come up with that term, and he come up with that symbol that we are going to represent Java with that symbol. So this is all regarding the history of Java, guys. So this is a very initial topic we are discussing in core Java concept, and I'm sure these are the very important points which I have discussed. This will be very, commonly asked in every coding competition, not even say coding competition, but online examination and online quizzes if you are doing some certification. So there it is very commonly asked. So you should have the understanding of all these terms and all these basic concepts. Okay. So guys, one thing I want to tell you, like we can directly jump out to the coding section of the programming language, but by doing only the programming part of it, it will only give you the mastery in programming. But we want to be complete master in Java, or if you are in the Java background, then you should have the complete mastery of Java. And in that case, you should know the programming part of it as well as the theoretical part of it. That's a very important point, and everywhere you will be getting more priority on the basis of this theoretical part as well as the programming part. So I will deep dive into both the things parallelly, and I will also use some examples to showcase the theoretical part, and we will practice that theoretical part using some practical implementation of the examples. So with this I will just uh, complete this session, and in next video we will cover some new topics in the introduction to core Java, which is Java terminology. I will give some more idea on what are the basic terminology which we are going to use in Java. So that part we will see in the next lecture. So guys, thank you for giving your time, and I hope this session will give you much more confidence in the theoretical part of Java. What is basic concepts of Java, how it is being evolved, what is Java, where it is being used, all these things. So guys, thank you so much. If you like my video, please like my videos and comment and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much guys. Thank you.